Alright everyone, ML7 back with the finale of this countdown. Also, before I begin this one, Dante, if you are watching this, which knowing you probably will, I'm sorry I keep using your byline a lot, but I really like it. It's so awesome to use. But that aside, if you want me to stop using it over and over again, I will do my best. I'll probably use it once in a while if I feel the need for it, but for the most part, I will do my best to stop using it, so no hard feelings, man. Alright, now that aside, let's move on. My number 5 choice, Summer Wars. Now, among all of Hosoda's films, this one is my favorite. As I said with Wolf Children, I did enjoy it, don't get me wrong. This one, in my opinion, I prefer more. And I get a lot of Digimon vibes when I see this. Some will disagree with, plenty of people will disagree with me, and that's fine, but personal taste, and I thought Summer Wars was better. Plus, between the way this and Wolf Children ended, this felt like a more satisfying ending to me. And I like the endings I like are mostly satisfying, happy endings. Because I know that sounds cheesy and corny as hell, but it's my opinion. Alright, moving on to my number 4 choice is Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. We're introduced to Beerus, the god of destruction, Whis, and also, which I'm sure a lot of people wanted to see, Super Saiyan God Goku. And as you can see on the pictures right here, you clearly see Gohan getting kicked in the chest. Come on, zoom up. Come on, camera, zoom up. Come on. Okay, my camera's being a douche right now, but yeah. If you can't tell, it's Gohan getting kicked in the chest by Beerus. Not sure why Funimation put that picture there, but it is what it is. This movie caught me by surprise, actually, because I had no idea what I was to expect in it, and from what we got, it was really good. There's a possibility this might be replaced with the new Dragon Ball Z movie, Somewhere to Bonds Beyond Time, because I look forward to seeing what's going to happen, because Frieza's coming back. Hopefully he won't be defeated easily, because, yeah, pretty much everyone, even Yamcha, can beat him, so, yeah. Okay, my number 3 choice, I have no physical copy of it, but the reason why I will say it a bit. The reason why I will say shortly. That would be Buella Magi Madoka Magica Movie 3 Rebellion. Now, the reason why I do not have it in my collection is because I was waiting for the English dub of it to come out. Because now many of you know this, and hell, a lot of you don't know this, but when it comes to getting anime in my collection, I have an ironclad rule that when I get something from my collection, I want it to have both an English and Japanese audio dub for it. Lemonize, though, I do enjoy, even though it did not have an English dub, and technically I think it's better off with that one. I may get that one day, I don't know if I will or not, but that aside, my rule still stands that when I get an anime for my collection, whether it's something new to a series I already have, or it's new entirely on its own, the rule I always go by is it needs to have both an English dub and a Japanese dub audio option for it. I don't want, because if I just have something with only one version in it, I feel like I'm being cheated. I like to have both English and Japanese options for anything that I own in my anime collection. Some may call that kind of a dick rule, but it's something that I like to go by. I may break this rule one day, who knows, but for now, I want to stick by it. So imagine my excitement when Aniplex recently announced, not too long ago, that they're re-releasing Rebellion with the dub this April. I'm fucking excited for that because I finally get to watch my favorite movie from Monica in English dub, because I can't wait to see how Christina V is going to sound as Homura, especially with a certain little twist with her later on in the movie. I'm not going to say what it is, because for anyone who hasn't seen Rebellion, that's obviously a spoiler. But for those, that's obviously a spoiler. But for those who have seen Rebellion, you know what I'm talking about. As I said, can't wait to hear her as Homura, because I'd like to imagine she'll bring her A game. This also has my hopes up with assuming if she will be Sakura again when Mang Zoom dubs Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel for Ufotable, especially in Heaven's Feel with Sakura. Oh boy, I'd like to imagine those are going to be her best performances yet. Not that she didn't have other best performances, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying in terms of different performances. But you get my point there. Alright, I've rambled on enough, but yeah, Rebellion is my third favorite movie. Alright, moving on to number 2 is Bleach Hellverse. Now, as I've stated before, I stated this before to my friends that while I did enjoy Bleach and it used to be in my top 30, it slowly got bumped down, and when I remake the list, there's a possibility it might be on there, but very low on that list. But it does not change the fact that the 4th movie from Bleach is still my 2nd favorite movie of all time. Now, as the title suggests, Ichigo and his friends essentially go to hell to rescue Ichigo's sister because the villains kidnapped her and they're basically waiting for him for their plan to go into motion. Now, what I like about this movie, aside from what happens in it, throughout the course of the series, we never saw what hell looked like. We basically saw the gates of hell in the beginning of Bleach, but that was essentially it. We had no idea what it looked like. So when we finally get this movie coming out, we essentially get to see what hell looks like, and if I remember correctly, Kubo himself actually worked on this movie with the staff who made this. So that's a plus. The villain in this is also really good. Though, as most shonen villains go, we technically have that whiny little bitch aspect with the villain. That aside, though, the main villain in this is still really good. And if you're a Bleach fan, check it out. Alright, now we end this countdown with my number 1. And before I say what it is, it's a Naruto movie. I'm sure a lot of you probably guessed that it is. But my number 1 choice, for now, is Naruto Shippuden, The Lost Tower. The reason I said for now is because I have a feeling that when I see Naruto the Last in theaters, that is instantly going to replace this as my number 1 favorite movie. Because Naruto and Hinata are the main focus in this movie. And technically, I'm assuming the villain kind of is as well, but aside from the point. Naruto and Hinata, the pair I wanted to see get together since the beginning of the series. Oh yeah! I can't wait to see that movie because, like I said, I have a very good feeling that it's going to replace this as my new number 1. But for now, Naruto Shippuden this is my number 1. As I said before, Last is probably going to replace it. Alright, so that essentially ends my top 15 favorite anime movies of all time. As usual. But, as usual, if you like what you saw in these videos, post in the comments. Should have said that in the other videos as well, but you probably knew about that already. Anyway, this has been Anime Wolf 7, and I have enjoyed. This has been Anime Wolf 7, and I will see you all next time. Peace. Best of luck to you all. Okay, seriously. Peace.